Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy that you are with me this morning. I am going to get you all started off in this day in the life with cooking a breakfast for my kids. Now, it's probably about 5:30 in the morning. That's why the lighting is really bad. And I'm just preparing a really quick breakfast for them. I'm just going to do a biscuit with some sausage and a little bit of fruit for them. Today is our first day back to school from the spring break, and my children go to school year round, so they got 2 weeks of vacation versus only 1 week. So it was a really big period of us being lazy and not getting up early. So it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for me to get back into the routine. So you guys, it's about 30 minutes later, and I'm just taking my vitamins and my medicine right now. Whenever there's a change of season, my asthma acts up. So it takes my body about 2 weeks to realize that it's springtime and I'll be breathing in warm air versus cold air, and my lungs just get adjusted to it. So no big deal. I've been dealing with this for a couple of years, so I'm perfectly fine. What I'm going to start off doing now is a little bit of cleaning. Every single night, no matter whether the dishes are done or not, I always have some dishes in the sink because my family, we love to snack. So it could be, 7:30, it could be 8:30 at night, like literally right before bed. And we just, we like to go in the kitchen and, maybe have like a small plate of leftovers, or just, grab something and pop it in the microwave. We are just little greedy hippos like that. Like, we're always snacking, we're always eating. So a dirty kitchen is something that happens consistently. So while the food is cooking, I'm just going to try to finish up putting these dishes away from what was washed last night, and trying to clear out the sink of the little bit of snacks and things that we had before we went to bed. So you all saw me start my morning. It was about 6:30 then. Right now it's, looking at Alexa, it's about a little bit after 8. So I dropped my kids off at school. Today, you guys, is the first day back after spring break, and I am feeling it. Like, I haven't been going to, it's been a vacation, so I haven't been going to bed on time, and I haven't been waking up. I'm at my usual time, which is about 5 o'clock, 5:30. I've been waking up probably around like 6 o'clock, 6:30. So I'm on the struggle bus as far as trying to be on the schedule. I woke up on time and everything today, but oh my gosh, it was so hard to do. It was such a challenge. But yeah, so I got a couple of things done before I got the kids off to school, and while I was up early. Right now, I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm starting to not have coffee as soon as I wake up, because I have to, like, having the kids and trying to get them ready and cooking, I have to warm it up like 1,000 times, and that's so annoying. And then in the microwave, after a while, it gets like that burnt and bitter taste. I don't know if you all's microwave does that to your coffee, but it definitely does it to mine. So right now I'm just gonna make myself a cup of coffee. I'll turn y'all around. If there's anything super interesting about my coffee, I'm using the Blonde Walmart brand. It's very rare that I buy anything that's not Walmart brand because, I mean, it just saves money. It really does. I mean, just in the end, generics save a lot of money if you're buying generic consistently. So, let me get I'm going to do a strong setting in a small cup. And yeah, so I am going to... So yeah, I'm gonna have my coffee right now. Like I said, today is the first day back to school after spring break. You all have to forgive these circles under my eyes. It's a no makeup day. It is what it is. As you can see, my hair is in French braids. Nothing fancy. It is what it is because it's been a really rough start. I have zero energy. So after I have my coffee, I'm just going to sit down for a minute and hopefully this caffeine will kick in. I've got a couple of things to do on my to-do list today, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm going to relax, have a cup of coffee, maybe listen to a sermon, and then I am going to get started on the day. So I just want to sit still for a minute and drink my coffee, and I just turned on some cleaning motivation, and I will have L'Oreal's channel linked down below. So before I start the day, I don't have much to do, but I know they're going to be, each chore is going to be time consuming. So I just wrote the things down that I really wanted to do so that I would not forget and check it off. I have a couple other things to do, but these are the most important. So you guys, to start off at the top of my to-do list, I gotta get this kitchen floor mopped. So I'm just sweeping, and then we will get my mop water ready and get it all cleaned up. So you guys, when I mop, I use boiled water. Do y'all boil y'all water to mop? My grandparents did that and my mom did it, so, and my dad, too. We just always, boiled water to mop. I feel that also because I have kids, it allows the floor to dry faster, so I don't have to worry about them, coming downstairs and, horse playing around and sliding and busting their butt. Y'all tell me in the comments, does it really make a difference for you? I also feel that it might, just hot water in general lifts grease better. Y'all tell me, does it make a really big deal in your home, and how do you mop, or what's the temperature of your water? So you guys, the second thing on my to-do list is to brush Luna. Brushing Luna is literally an Olympic sport. I know y'all might probably think I'm being dramatic, trying to put this sweater on backwards, trying to brush her, but she gets hair everywhere. It's such a thing of maintenance having a husky, you guys, seriously. But since the change of the season, spring is coming, Luna blows out her coat like she's literally molting. So this is a process that I have to do every other day until spring is officially here, because she's just shedding by the day. It's just so much. So I try not, it can be overwhelming if you're trying to do it all at once. You'll be sitting there for hours. So what I do is I brush her every other day, and I just pick one spot on her body. Right now I'm doing all over, but usually her hindquarters is where she sheds the most at. So I try to do maybe her butt one day, and then her back another day, and then her chest another day. But it's definitely a process, y'all, and this hair gets everywhere, and that's another reason I'm doing it in the kitchen, so it'll be easy to sweep up versus getting stuck on my carpet. Second cup of the day. I am struggling, y'all. I am really struggling. So you guys, on to the third thing on my to-do list, straightening up my bedroom. It's not a really big mess, but it just needs to be picked up and tidied up. No one hangs out in here except me and my husband, and he's gone for some army training, so it hasn't been too bad. So what I am going to do, of course, is get these clothes up off the floor. I don't know why this random plate was in my drawer, but I know it was my 5-year-old that brought it in here, but I'm gonna have to take care of that. Just clear off my vanity here, and just pick up everything. And I also have some clothes in that basket over there, some clean clothes that need to be folded and put away. So I'm going to start off here by cleaning my vanity. I've read this book before, The 5 Love Languages, and I'm just doing the military edition. It was given to me by there was a military wife during my first deployment that just had a bunch of extra copies. She knows the authors, and she just gave them out to a lot of the women whose husbands were deployed in the same area. It was such a really kind thing for her to do. And I haven't probably read it in probably like a good 4 or 5 years. So I just decided to read it again. So in my bedroom, my desk is a big catch-all area. I like to sit there on the laptop sometimes, and it's also a spot where my husband cleans our guns. So it has lots of smudges, and sometimes, the little brushes and the oil and the tools that we use to clean them. So it's constantly in need of maintenance. So you guys, I finally got it all taken care of. It's all tidied up, and now I'm gonna head downstairs and start on our dinner this evening. It's a really simple meal. It's an oven meal. I'm going to cut up this kielbasa sausage. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, y'all let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm just going to chop this up. I also have some frozen broccoli as well as some shrimp. And I just seasoned it up, and I threw it all in the oven on this sheet pan that you see here. And I had some pre-cut French bread. And it was such an easy dinner. I barely had to do anything. It was a really great day. So you guys, on to dessert. I'm gonna try to make some stuffed pastries. So I've got some cream cheese here with vanilla and about a 1/4 cup of sugar, and I am just going to blend that all together to make a filling. And I also have this berry medley that came out of a can, and I plan to stuff these in the puff pastry, and that will be our dessert. So what I'm doing is I took the pastry sheet and I just cut it into squares. it's not exact squares, but you know, maybe I guess you could call it a little bit of a rectangle. But what I'm doing with this cutting is I'm just scoring the dough very gently. And as you can see, I left 2 of the corners open and 2 of the corners closed. And I am going to squeegee in my cream cheese mixture that I used a pastry bag, and I also put in the berry filling, and I did it in a diagonal way. And then I crisscrossed the edges of the pastry. And if I'm moving too fast, I'm going to explain it again, or you guys can definitely slow down the video, of course. But once again, I'm just going in with my knife. I'm going to score the pastry gently, leave 2 of the corners attached in a diagonal fashion, and then have 2 of them not attached. And I am just going to fold over that first layer of dough and then the second one. And then I'm just going to plate them on the baking sheet. So I got this recipe off of YouTube. I wanted a different type of dessert for my family. I'm always making cupcakes and cookies and things like that, but I just wanted to do something different, something a little bit more creative, and maybe get myself a little bit more skills. I feel like it really matters to put, you know, your all into your homemaking. I know every single day you can't do it. We get sick. Sometimes we get worn out, you know, such is life. I totally get it. But, to me, this is what I intend to do for the rest of my life. I intend to take care of my husband and my children, and I want to put an effort into it because I want them to know that like they're worth it and that they matter. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. You know, like I went to college and it wasn't for me, and I feel so bad that I wasted so much of my dad's money. But and you know, God bless him for thinking of me and, you know, saving, you know, half my life to make sure, you know, that the money was there, but it just wasn't for me. And I don't intend to open a business or do anything, you know, dramatic after my kids go to school. I want to be a woman that produces good and decent children, that when they go out into the world, they are a joy to be around. So I try to put a lot into my homemaking because I also want my family to know that they're, you know, not just people where things I just, you know, don't put an effort into what I feed them or to how I keep a home for them, because they matter. So you guys, here is my dessert. I did put an egg wash on it. That's where that crispy golden color comes from. And they were also delicious, in case you were wondering. So as you can see, I already made dinner, and I also made the dessert, which I made a little bit earlier because I do not like making dessert after I've already made dinner. I'm too tired and I'm doing dishes. So I always get that done a little bit ahead of time. I'm just gonna kick back and relax right now with some tea. You already saw me. I had a little bit too much coffee today, but I was dragging. It's the first day back from spring break, and you can't see it, but I got a pile of laundry that I gotta get done before I get into bed. But yeah, I just wanted to close out the vlog here. It has been an eventful day, me trying to get back on track and stuff like that, but I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me, and just, you know, seeing how my day went today. Day in the life of an army wife per usual. Not so often, but you know, you all have seen in my previous vlogs and things like that. My husband is currently not home. He's out of town for training, and yeah, so I guess, you know, solo mom life. I don't, you know, I'm getting used to using that as it. I'm just so accustomed to living like this. It's not, I don't know, it's not weird to me that I'm running a household with my husband being gone. As if you're new here, then you guys, I have been married for 14 years this July, and me or my husband have been in the military for all of it. So it's just life at this point. I really hear sometimes he's not, and you know, that's just, you know, a normal thing for us. But nonetheless, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.